Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
500 years ago, their message was very simple, that there's one creator who's all around us,
Yes.
and that we can connect to that creator through the top of our head, and that all of us human beings have the same one light inside us of that one creator.
All human beings.
All human beings. So there's no religion. The one doesn't care about our religion. All it cares about is, are you connecting to the one or not?
Yes, yes.
So here at the top, through meditation, through good work and helping people, we can connect. So the message was of one God, one one human race. What the gurus did is they tried to spread that message. So the first guru travelled all over the world. He actually travelled to Rome, Mecca, he travelled to Sri Lanka, Tibet, and everywhere he went he preached that same message of equality of human race, of the one creator. The fifth guru actually made a city, the Golden Temple. You probably heard of it, right?
Yes.
So what people don't know about the Golden Temple is that it's got 4 entrances, and each of those entrances signifies that it's open to everybody across the world. So it's not a temple for Sikhs, it's a temple for everybody. Essentially just called the Temple of God. The Sikh word for it, Hari Mandir, means just Temple of God. And although the 5th Guru actually got persecuted by Muslim fundamentalists and he was actually killed, his son didn't bear a grudge. When the Muslims in Sri Hargobindpur didn't have a mosque, he helped them. He made the mosque for them. So because we don't really believe in religion, we believe in humanity, right? So they needed a mosque, so he made one for them. But his son, the 9th Guru, ended up giving his life to save Hinduism. So on the one side you're helping Muslims or being persecuted by Muslims, but at the same time the Hindus are fighting against the Gurus, but also he saved the whole of Hinduism from extinction by actually giving his life for them. So he was beheaded in Delhi in 1675. And this is all like real history. What we believe in, the 11th Guru, is scripture. So we bow to only the scripture.
What do you call scripture?
It's called the Guru Granth Sahib Ji. It's a text that was made by the Gurus and it was sealed by them, so it hasn't changed since then. So they sealed in 1708. It became our main Guru, 11th Guru, and it's the eternal Guru. And the thing that's interesting about that scripture is it's not divided by chapters. You might think most books are going to be divided by chapters, right? So it doesn't have chapters. What it has is sections of music. So it's divided by music. There's 31 different sections, all on a style of music, and it's meant for us to sing. And the idea is that by singing, we can connect to the one, right? That's the easiest way, because you fall in love, right?
And music, yes.
Yeah, so love is what the idea is to get to God. Love is the easiest way. The easy way to fall in love is to sing to God, right? So the Gurus actually wrote poetry, and they were master musicians. So one of the Gurus invented an instrument that looks like that. Looks like a peacock. It's played by a bow, like the violin, but it looks like a sitar. So they were amazing musicians, and what they decided to do in every Sikh temple was set up this thing called langar, which is free food for everybody, regardless of who they are. And it's not just served to anybody willy-nilly on the streets. We all sit down and eat it together equally, right? So the messages of one humanity, one creator, and music. So
music, yes.
what did you think about that? I mean, you didn't know much about it before.
Not at all. I've never heard it explained so well. In theory, or in a book, it sounds wonderful, but to put it into practice, I think it's quite difficult for...
Well, the Gurus, they lived for 200 years.
Oh,
so for 200 years they set the example.
Example is good.
So, and then that example is what we as Sikhs are trying to follow. We don't try to preach to people, we don't try to convert people. So it's not that kind of a fake. I don't get rewarded if you decide to become a Sikh, that kind of thing. But we have a YouTube channel, which is here. There you go. Basics of Sikhi. There's about 150 or more videos on there that talk about Sikhism in very simplistic, So
Okay. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
But where do you meet? Where do you?
At these places, the Gurdwaras, where they have the free food.
They have lots in London. Lots in London.
There are loads. Which part of London are you from?
I'm staying in the Edgware Road.
Edgware Road. So probably the easiest place for you to go to is Shepherd's Bush.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so
thank you very much. Thanks for taking the time.
No problem. My pleasure. Thank you.
You're a peaceful people,
Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru.